Lift plot summary. Lift puts the audience into the shoes of Cyrus, a genius thief who has been on Interpol's most wanted list for as long as he can remember. Cyrus is especially on Abby's list, an Interpol agent who wants to catch him and bring an end to his thieving exploits. Abby tracks him down to Venice, where Cyrus is attending an auction to buy an NFT. However, the auction is just front, as Cyrus' real plan is to kidnap N8, a genius digital artist, who's in Venice to auction off his highly expensive NFTs. Cyrus kidnaps the N8, which drives the price of his NFT threefold, and everyone earns a massive payout, including N8. Next up, Abby and Cyrus find themselves on the same team, something neither of them thought would ever happen. What deal did Cyrus make with Interpol? Abby finds Cyrus and offers him a deal of a lifetime. Cyrus is to steal $500 million from Lars Jorgensen, an illegal banker who bankrolls terrorist attacks all over the world and earns billions from it. Lars is in cahoots with a hacker group, Leviathan, who, in exchange for $500 million worth of gold, will help him carry out a massive strike, which, if successful, will cost millions of lives. This is where Cyrus comes in, as he needs to steal that $500 million from Lars' vault. In return, Interpol will clear Cyrus and his team's record, making sure every crime he's committed so far disappears without a trace. Cyrus agrees, but only if Abby joins his crew for this job. How does Cyrus and his team plan to steal the gold? Cyrus' crew is far from thrilled about the heist for two major reasons. Firstly, the gold thereafter belongs to Lars, one of the most dangerous men in the world. Secondly, stealing this gold is practically impossible, but since they've never backed down from a challenge, they decided to give it a try. Cyrus comes up with a genius idea. Instead of stealing the gold from the vault, they plan to steal it while the plane is airborne and 30,000 feet above ground. However, to pull it off, they need to make sure their plane doesn't show up on the ground. They also bring in Harry, who can take care of any problems they might face from air traffic control. This is a crazy plan, but Cyrus is confident that his team can pull it off. Things turn interesting when Lars speeds up the transfer after finding out that Interpol is after him. What happens on the plane? Despite Cyrus asking them to, his team doesn't agree to let him carry out the heist alone. After taking care of all the necessary preparations, the team put their plan into motion. They've to improvise when Luke, their technical help, backs out. It's not worth the risk, Luke states. Everything is going according to plan. The plane is successfully directed to Cortina airstrip, and Magnus sneaks inside the cargo area, but just when things seem smooth, Lars' men catch wind of their plan and hold them at gunpoint. Lars, looking to set an example, orders his men to bring Cyrus and his team to him, along with the gold. Since Huxley can't risk Leviathan getting the gold, he orders NATO to shoot down the jet. However, NATO declines once they realize there are civilians on board. What becomes of Lars and his gold? After a long struggle, Cyrus incapacitates Lars' men, takes control of the jet, and lands the plane on Lars' estate in Italy. They're immediately taken into custody. After finding out that Interpol is tracking Lars, Leviathan backs out of the deal, only to be killed by Lars. The Interpol and local police surround Lars' estate, and he's taken into custody. Everyone congratulates Abby for a job well done, but she hurls a slap across Huxley's face after learning that he has ordered the airstrike, despite knowing that she was on the jet. Abby quits and leaves the estate with Cyrus and the team. As the film nears its end, Cyrus confesses his love to Abby and even gifts her a painting that was once stolen from her mother's house. Cyrus also reveals something big: they've stolen the gold. In reality, while Cyrus and Abby were fighting with Lars' men, Magnus broke the safe and swapped real with fake. Magnus then pushed the crate out of the plane, which was later picked up by Harry's men. Also, Luke was never out, he just had a different job. In a nutshell, Huxley and Lars end up empty-handed, while Magnus, Camilla, Denton, Cyrus, Luke, Abby, and me son walk away with $500 million.